Hi friends, it's Tuesday, market update time. I have a very important question for you. Do you like my new glasses? I like them. Anyway, let's get down to business. Are you ready? Okay, so in our 5 cities of Temecula, Murrieta, Menifee, ℆𝕣𝓯, and 𝓼𝓼𝓯 last week, this is how we ended. In regards to new listings, we had a total of 179, which was down one property to the week before. So not even 1%. So right there. In regards to accepted offers, we had 239, which was down 2.1%. Makes sense. Down on listings, down on accepted offers. And then in regards to our closed sales, we had a total of 216, which was down 3.6%. So we are down across the board in all areas. Don't love it. Not that we were down a ton, but still, you know, I like to see numbers go up, not down. I want to talk with you really quick, little heart to heart. So if you are a home buyer, whether or not you have a home to sell or not, if you are a home buyer, if you're thinking of buying a home, if you're in the middle of buying a home, who you align yourself with is hugely important. Your lender, your realtor, your team, right? That's your team. They're the people that are advocating for you. Not only are they processing things, but they are an extension of you. Think of it like that, okay? So when you're interviewing realtors to represent you to buy a home, I want you to ask them some questions. I want you to ask, how do you communicate with agents when you set up showings? How do you communicate with the listing agent when you're going to be presenting an offer for us? How do you package the offer for us? How do you break down the details of the contract? How do you think out of the box in regards to writing offers? It's a very competitive time right now. How are we going to stand out? What are the little things that we can do on our contract to give us that little edge? Those questions are more important than you realize. So we put a property on the market in Murrieta on Friday and one in Hemet. I presented offers to the sellers on both of those last night. I was up till about 11 o'clock last night sending out counters and rejections. And I will tell you, when I'm presenting offers, and I've told you this before, when I'm presenting offers, we go over the financials, how strong their debt to income ratio is, which is how much is going in versus how much is going out, their FICO scores, how much money do they have in the bank, what did the lender provide in regards to the financials? How was the agent? How put together was the offer? For example, are you an FHA loan, but the agent didn't put a loan amount and it's reading as cash? I know that seems like a little tiny detail, but when you receive a contract as a listing agent and the contract is a mess, it's just a mess. And it's like a million different attachments and maybe they forget to send stuff and you have to ask for stuff. Already that's an impression. In fact, from the very first time they request a showing, that's an impression. Right now, we have to have more precautions because of COVID. And I have clear instructions in the MLS to help agents and clear instructions in showing time so they get the same instructions twice to help them. However, I will tell you, and I'm just being really honest with you, there are a lot of folks that were just a mess this weekend. And it's just such a shame because you might be a really strong buyer. You might write a really strong offer, but if your team, that extension of you, is not representing you in the best light, then it can have negative effects. Because sellers will rely on their listing agent to share with them all the information possible so that they can make a decision. When it comes down to reviewing 15 offers and 20 offers, they're going to sift through and look at the numbers and then they're going to narrow down. And then it's going to be like splitting hairs. Okay, well, we really like the letter from this one and the letter from that one and the numbers from this one and the numbers from that one. And what are the little things that make them stand apart? So as a buyer, You want to see that your agent, your buyer's agent, knows how to think outside of the box. What are those little things that you can do to set yourself apart? So I can talk with you more about this, but already I've been talking for over 5 minutes and I literally am going to put you to sleep. So if you want to pick my brain on this a little bit more, even if you're a realtor and no judgment really, and you want to pick my brain on my perspective, I would be honored to help in any way possible. So I wish you guys all well. And I am sorry that this is kind of an intense little conversation, but I appreciate you listening. I just really want people to have success. I really want to see people get those keys. I love those keys videos and pictures. So let's get more of those, okay? All right, everybody, I hope you have a great week. As always, I appreciate you. Call me or message me if you have any questions. If you need anything at all, we're ready to serve. Bye.